Welcome to What the We Are to Enlightened Discussion what Dr. Kevorkian is to life affirmation. For a preview of tonight's show, we joined Timothy Walton from our legal department. Timothy, what do you have in store for tonight's show?
Wow, what a crazy show we've got tonight. We've got ugly guys getting creative. We got robots learning to hate and warn of PMS. And an Italian court reacts to demonic possession.
Yeah, wow. KMVT needs to do a drug test.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyways,
wow.
Hey, what has an IQ of 290, 6 legs, and 1 tattoo? No, it's not a genius hipster giant praying mantis. It's our panel. Starting with the far chair, she's cuter than a baby harp seal dismembering a penguin chick. It's fun enthusiast Rachel Avery. Sitting next to me is aspiring actress Kate Manbear. She's so charming, she convinced United Airlines to cut back on beating up their passengers this week. Good for you. Yes. In between them, it's attorney at law Mel Patterson. If legal precedent was a coin purse, he'd come in a young man's pants. Rachel, I'll tell you what a coin purse is at the end of the show. Issue number 1. If your looks aren't money, should you be funny? Research from Alberta University in Scotland confirms that average-looking men become more alluring when women find them to be funny, smart, or poetic. Shocker. Men with less attractive faces get a big boost in the popularity contest if they show a creative touch. Quote, creative guys with less attractive faces were almost as identical in attractiveness to really good-looking guys who are not as creative, unquote. On the other hand, less attractive women worsen their appeal by showing any mental creativity. Oh, that's a shocker. That's disappointing. I think we have some of the research footage here. I'm really not sure if that's a guy.
Is that I was going to say, is that a gender-neutral unicorn?
Yeah. It could be a narwhal.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Rachel, I'm going to start with you. Unattractive guys up their game by being creative. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay.
I think that men can appear more attractive by using some charm, some words, poetry maybe, and appear more attractive. Yeah.
Does that work for you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just words will do it. Yeah.
All right. So then, if you agree with this, is this a profound observation or Captain Obvious?
I think it's completely obvious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So would this explain the appeal of Woody Allen?
I'm not sure about that one, but I do know this is why high heels were invented for women, because, to be more attractive, women have to just put on high heels. So.
Is that so? Okay.
Yeah.
Because the personality.
That's why they were invented. That's why heels were invented.
Oh, okay. So is creativity a euphemism for money?
No.
Okay. All right. I'll go with that. Kate. Mm-hmm. What's your take on this? You were approached by many men in your life, right, before you got married?
Yeah.
At 13, but okay, right?
Yeah. Well, I was 21.
Okay. So, do you buy this or not?
Yeah, I think creativity is attractive to women.
Okay. So, do you tell your husband that he's creative or that he's good looking?
I tell him both.
Oh, but which one's the lie?
I wouldn't lie to my husband.
Right.
Jim.
That's right. That's one of your.
How can you accuse me?
That's
of
right.
Such
That's
a
one of
thing?
your. That's one of your personality quirks. You're embarrassing, unflinchingly honest with people.
Yes.
Okay. So now you saw the study's second conclusion, right? Which is
I did.
Yes. Which is that this doesn't work for ugly women. What's your reaction to that? Not that you can relate.
My reaction is men are pigs.
Okay. Right. But but if
because not even no matter what a quote unattractive woman does, she can't win.
Okay. But do you believe the conclusion?
Yes.
Okay. So as an aspiring actress, can you get into the mind, pretend you're an ugly woman, and then react?
Oh. Yeah. How the heck can these men say such a horrible thing? How can they not appreciate my thoughts and my ideas, and they can't get past my horrible, ugly face?
Okay, so I'm not going to ask you to channel Rosie O'Donnell. I'll just leave it at that. Mel.
Sir.
I don't know what to ask. I don't know how to pose this question to you. What's your take on this?
Well, to be quite honest with you, I've never actually had to be extra creative, and you know,
Because?
well, because I'm naturally attractive. So-
Okay. Okay.
all right.
So you don't know how to react to this at all
I really don't, except to say
because
that
you lack creativity.
I don't lack creativity. I just don't have to exercise creativity to, you know, to score.
Okay, but do you otherwise exercise your mental facilities in other areas of your life other than to score?
Yeah, of course.
So you do have those facilities in
Yes.
your mind.
Of course.
Okay, because narcissism is not one of your personality
No.
flaws.
Nope.
Or exaggerated self-confidence is not a personality flaw.
Never.
Because you are as awesome as you think
I
you are.
am.
Okay, there you go. So you agree with this. Is there a way that, but if you had a son who was not as good looking, would you encourage him to develop their creative talents? Or would you just be in denial and just think he's really good?
No, neither.
He'll grow into it.
Neither.
You just leave him to hang?
No. That's what plastic surgery's for.
Okay. Is that really?
Yeah,
Guys get plastic surgery?
they do.
Okay.
Trust me.
Other than the
I know
penile,
this.
other than the penile implants,
I'm
but
not
okay.
going to comment on that.
But you haven't had plastic surgery.
Not going to comment on that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Mel. You kind of disturb him right there. So, anyways, but let's say you had an ugly daughter, which I know you don't have an ugly daughter, right? But if you had an ugly daughter, what would you tell her?
Well, first of all, I don't subscribe to the notion of ugly or unattractive. Everybody's attractive to somebody.
So there's a butt for every chair?
Yes.
Or chair for
There's
every
a chair for every butt. That's correct.
Okay. And you
Yes.
found your chair.
Yes.
Okay, I'm still looking for mine, but let me know. Okay.
So does that make him the butt?
Yeah. I didn't
Of a
get
lot
that
of
either.
jokes.
So you don't think there's a true ugly?
I don't.
Okay, because whatever your flavor of ugly is beautiful to somebody.
Correct.
Somebody. You just have to find that somebody.
That's correct.
But is it still a matter of percentages?
No.
Because there's some
It's
women. who are-
relative. Everything is relative.
right, but it's still a matter of percentages, right? Some have a higher percentage of people that find them attractive versus a lower percentage of people. Find
I don't
them
know
attractive,
that.
Right?
I don't. I mean, I would have to know. I would have to know the quality of every person in the world to answer that question.
No, you know.
I mean, there is to say that there is a scale, a sliding scale, suggests that
A rough scale, a comparative scale, not an
I don't
absolute.
even know that
like-
there's even a rough scale. I mean, I know what attracts me and what doesn't attract me, but different people have different
Okay, you're
standards.
just gonna keep clinging to that. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm a
believe
trial lawyer, so
There
you know
go.
me.
All right. Issue number 2. Will artificial intelligence develop artificial prejudice? A new study from the University of Bath has found the technology is becoming racist and sexist as it learns, thus hindering the ability to make balanced resolutions. The findings were uncovered after researchers created a statistical system of scoring the positive and negative connotations associated with words in AI text. They found the AI learned the positive and negative connotations as it learned the language reflecting the biases of average people. You know what else robots learned? This.
This is an interesting program.
I want to copy of that.
Is this what Google's doing?
Yeah. Well, anyways, I guess the robot. I don't know if that's racist or sexist, but they learned something. Mel, as our sci-fi nerd guy, AI learning to be racist and sexist. Are you buying this or not?
Yeah, I think, AI is just a matter of what's programmed into it, and you begin with a certain amount of programming until the program learns to basically think and learn on its own. At that point, its learning curve is based on on its previous knowledge, what it's been programmed into it. So yes, I think that it can, you can have AI with racist and sexist attitudes.
So prejudice in, prejudice out.
That's correct.
Pigo. Okay. Okay. Kate, you used to work in the technology sector back
Yep.
in the day.
I did.
Did you program all this AI to be racist and sexist and homophobic and whatever, blah blah blah?
Well, I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. Is AI a man or a woman?
I thought it was a little
I
boy.
think you can have both.
Okay.
I think there's both.
It's both.
Okay.
Yeah.
A man-woman.
A man,
A
woman.
man-woman.
Or
Yeah.
transgender?
It has probably, traits of both, although, there's probably more men programming them than women.
Is AI a white guy
Or
or a black
Possibly.
guy or Hispanic woman?
if it reflects the programmers,
Okay.
then
So basically, AI is just extremely awkward and not very
extremely
physically attractive, but
I
otherwise somewhat
guess,
creative.
yeah, nerdy.
Well,
nerdy, smart.
there's a AI out for every other AI.
It's the Uber drivers.
Yeah.
That's
For
who's
every,
doing this.
there's a port for
Yeah.
every connection.
That's right.
There you go. Okay. Rachel,
Yeah.
I know you're not a programmer and you're more of an intuitive person, but how does this strike you that AI can be racist or sexist?
You know where they're doing this?
Why are they doing it?
No, where they're doing this? They're doing this with job applications.
Okay.
You know, when you submit your job application or your resume online.
Okay.
And this is where it's happening. I believe that it's sexist, it's racist, and of course it makes sense that you can program, depending on what language is in the documents, what sex and what race
But
it is.
But is your experience really applicable at online escort services or dating sites?
Well, that's not the resume that I had out there this week.
Okay, yeah. It was au pair, right?
That one's outdated. That one's outdated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, absolutely, that's happening with applications.
All right.
I believe.
So the AI is racially discriminating?
Yeah.
And sexually discriminating?
Yeah, but I think the good part about this is that means that it can be deprogrammed or unprogrammed, so that it can be equal.
So you can just fool it and say, like, if Mel's like a black guy, we just change the database, say he's white, and then he gets the job?
Well, I think that this is a good sign that we can do some again, I'm not the tech person, okay? So I don't know exactly what we can do to tweak it, but that means that we can make it so it's more equal for everybody.
Okay, all right. So you basically, if it's easy to program in, it's much easier to program out?
I think it's possible, and I think that we should do it, and I think that should be done immediately.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'll leave it at that. And hey, what does whale meat taste like? Or condor, or panda? Rachel Avery will tell us after our next break when she tells about her new book, Cooking It Rare, How to Prepare Endangered Species for Truly Special Meals. That's delicious, Rachel. Oh, we're back. Issue number 3. Would you like a text telling you your honey is perplexed? Researchers at USC, Go Fighting Irish, are developing new technology which would soon notify you whether your partner had a really good day or a really, really bad one. They are making an algorithm to identify past conflict episodes among couples in order to determine when a fight is imminent. Using physiological data from couples, the technology could automatically send notifications advising individuals to do a short meditation to restore their mental state before interacting with their significant other, or perhaps not go home for a while. For more, we got an interview with one of the research subjects, Sally Bible Thumper. Ms. Thumper, what do you think?
She's not a Christian! No!
Boy, I hope her husband
Okay.
has that program. But let's see. All right, Kate, let's start with you. An algorithm that warns if your significant other's in a bad mood. Great idea or terrible idea?
I think anything that can help people figure out something about their spouse is a good thing.
All right.
So great idea.
So you don't think it would impede the learning experience from being in a relationship so that you learn how to be sensitive as opposed to relying on technology all the time?
No, you learn some, but if you need some help, get some help.
Okay, so you would use this.
Well, I wouldn't need it.
Oh, okay, because you're never in a bad mood?
No, because I understand my husband.
Okay, your husband's never in a bad mood?
He's in a bad mood, yeah.
Okay, but,
No, I mean, not often.
but you don't want warning him that he potentially is in a bad mood?
You feel the vibes as soon as really the door opens.
Oh, okay.
Shoo.
It's like you have like an ESP thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
we've been married a long time.
Okay. So, but you'd recommend this for your friends then, right? And enemies
Yeah.
and stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how would it work? How would it be just an app, or would it be?
It would be
telegraph?
you would have the Kate early warning system.
Okay. And it would just.
She's gonna blow, and then everybody would run away.
So would it also notify you of other moods in addition to like angry, sad, horny, happy, whatever?
Oh, that would be helpful.
That'd be helpful, right? Because then you'd
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, horny. I'm coming home, right?
Yeah, you come home at
At noon.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Raven, what's your take on this? Would you use this?
I'll tell you, if this goes through and becomes mass on the market, it's putting out of business 2 businesses.
Okay.
Bars and flower shops, right?
Why would that be?
Because if we have the system to let us know if our partner is going to be in a bad mood, nobody's going to stop by the bar. No one's going to stop by and get flowers.
Why is that?
Because that's the only thing that keeps these 2 businesses thriving.
No, but
right?
if you know your significant other is in a bad mood, right, and you get warning of it,
And then I'm stopping by the bar or the flower shop, or
Right.
both, if I'm smart.
but that wouldn't put it out of business. That'd mean more business.
But if the technology goes through, right, and
Right.
everybody's using it,
Right.
then they know,
Right. Right.
So then there's no need to do the guesswork.
No.
Right?
If you know in advance that your partner's in a bad mood, right?
Right.
Then you can go to the flower shop and get the flowers and then come home with the flowers.
Oh, so you're saying it will boost because then,
Or
oh, that's
you just
interesting.
hang out at the bar to avoid hurricane, pissy PMS person time of month.
Or you just hang out, I guess, at the bar anyways and forget the technology at home, right?
Yeah.
Well, right. It's a binary function, right? But you
Yeah.
get-
No, I see your point.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it might actually, increase their
Can you
sales.
see any way that greedy capitalist marketers could take advantage of this technology?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if we begin to identify our mood swings,
Right.
I mean, that's going to change the game completely.
So it'll
Right.
warn Mel to buy chocolate on his way home, right? Or just
Yeah.
not go home at all?
Right.
Mel, what's your take?
Totally useless.
Really?
Well, for me.
Oh, because your wife's always in a good mood?
No, because she's always in a bad mood. So if I were in the situation where, like Kate suggests, where, my wife walks in, I can feel the vibe, it'd be an earthquake at my house every day.
Well, but if she's always in a bad mood, would it be helpful to know that she's in a worse mood than normal? Because I assume you go home every day, Mel.
Well, no.
No, you don't. you just sleep on the couch.
There's that bar down there. There's a little
bars.
Irish bar down the street that,
Okay.
Now that may contribute to her being
Being bad.
angry. Yeah,
All right. So you can't think of a way to take advantage of. I'm disappointed in you, Mel. You're supposed to be smart through
And jolly.
And jolly.
Yeah.
I'm jolly.
Oh,
sure.
but she's not jolly.
She's not jolly.
Creative.
The yin to his yang. Issue number 4. Was it all on the level until she succumbed to the devil? An Italian man was granted a divorce after claiming his wife was possessed by the devil. The woman had exhibited inexplicable behavior since 2007, including fits, stiffening, and other unusual phenomena. Her husband attributed the episodes to demonic possession, and witnesses even claimed to have seen her levitate. The judge ruled that the incidents could not be attributed to illness since the woman was judged healthy by doctors and psychiatrists. Several exorcists also tried to attempt to cure her over the years, but to no avail. For more, we turn to the wife. Madam, what is your take on these? What's your take?
She's not a Christian! No!
Yeah.
Poor
I
lady.
didn't know Miss Thumper was the wife in general. I thought it was.
I didn't
She
know.
doesn't
She's
look.
misunderstood. She's just having a bad day.
All right, hey Mel, I'll start with you.
Okay.
Divorce possessed because of demonic possession. You buying this or not?
I think that's a perfectly logical explanation.
Well,
Demonic
you mentioned.
possession.
You mentioned demonic possession was a feature, not a bug for you. So
That's right. Well, I've sworn up and down on several occasions that my wife is possessed by a demon too. And if I could get a divorce based on that,
yeah, this is not in California.
I know it's not in California. I know. I'm thinking about maybe moving to Italy, but
or just give the devil half. Or the demon half.
like I said, I'm the lawyer on the panel, so I feel like it should all be mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the law don't work that way. So
I
all right. So let's see. Do you think the app would have helped him?
think the app would have helped. No, the app is just an early warning system.
Right. She's possessed by the devil.
Right.
Good-
I already
good-
know that.
good
I don't
call.
need, again, I already know that she's possessed by the devil, so I don't need to an
Would
early
it
warning
help
system.
before he married her?
Before he married her?
Yeah. The app
Depends on whether she became possessed during the marriage or prior to the
before the
marriage.
marriage.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. Kate, what's your take on this? Buying this, or what do you think she really was possessed by a demon, or was there something else?
I think it was something else. I think she was trying to get rid of him, probably.
Okay. So was she a really good actress then?
Yeah.
Right. Could you
Yeah.
act to that level?
I don't know if I could sustain it for 7 years.
Okay. Could you
Which is-
levitate?
I
Because if you could
No.
levitate, you could
I-
get a lot of acting work.
you know what? I didn't believe the levitation claim in this.
Can you stiffen up and vomit or do all that other stuff?
I can stiffen up. I can fake
Is that part of the levitation
Yeah,
process?
I'm not a method actor,
I'm
so
definitely
I
gonna
don't
let that
have
one
to
go.
really do it.
Because if you could, you probably get more work.
I would, all those
Horror movies?
vomiting movies.
All those horror movies, you just need
Yeah,
the generic
yeah.
possessed by the demon woman.
No, I generally don't vomit at all.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So Rachel,
Weird, huh?
Rachel, what's your take on this? If this was your significant other, how would you handle this?
Well, it depends. Am I demon possessed as well?
No.
Or
The other-
just
you're-
one of us?
just what you-
because if
you're-
both of us are, it could be some great sex.
That's right. Okay.
Right? I mean, come on, let's just call it.
Okay.
Right?
Demon
So,
sex, okay, but if
Yeah.
you were not possessed and the other person was possessed, how would you handle it?
I think that I try to, make it fun and creative.
Okay.
Like get into it,
Get
right?
into it?
Like I like to just spin things for my own advantage.
Okay, so
Right?
you try to seduce the demon.
Or try to maybe put them into acting.
Ah, okay.
See if they could get some roles for
Get
acting.
him some
or-
work, levitation work.
Yeah. I mean, this could be
Yeah.
really work out to my advantage.
Oh, you would exploit the demon,
Oh, absolutely.
and then people would feel sorry for the demon.
I think that they would probably like me more.
but that would be.
I mean,
They would.
compared to a demon, I could be I could be an angel.
Oh, okay. As opposed to emotionally exploiting your demonically possessed significant
Yeah,
other.
isn't that an agent?
Right.
Isn't that what an agent does?
Right.
So then all of
yeah.
a sudden the demon would just feel completely exploited and not fulfilled in the relationship and then just leave.
I think that we would both be happy.
Would you feel bad if you were dumped by a demon?
That's not possible.
Oh, because demons don't dump you?
Oh no.
You just attract the bad seed and they
Oh, I think that we would get along really well. As a matter of fact, I think it's working for me right now.
Well, wow. I guess she'll be the one needing some emotional counseling when the demon dumps her. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave it at that. Hey, bum fights, a tragic exploitation of our homeless or a great new sport. Kate Manbear will talk about her new venture, Street Fighter Silicon Valley, after our next break. Oh, we're speaking of IPO. Oh, we're back from our break. Hey, we are at our final segment of the show. If you ever want to send us questions or comments, our information on Twitter and email are below. So feel free to drop us a line and we'll get back to you. Anyways, we are at the final segment of our show. This is the fact-checking segment. This is where we learn where we were wrong during the course of the show. And for that, we rejoin Timothy Walton in our legal department. Timothy, how did we do tonight?
Well, Jim, there's a couple of things that I really should go over. Otherwise, we're going to be inundated from email by the large audience that we reach every week.
Yes.
So let me start with Kate.
Okay.
Kate, men are not pigs. Men
No.
are dogs. Pigs
Oh.
are smart.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And we'll hump your leg.
Oh.
Not just your leg.
I've noticed that.
It's an opportunistic. We're opportunistic creatures.
Yes. Rachel, I think it needs to be said that the Uber drivers are not going to program out the racism and sexism directed at au pairs and escorts.
They could do it while they're driving.
No, they program.
They don't want to.
They program the prejudice in because they want to pick up the au pairs and escorts, don't they?
Oh, there you go. They're smart.
Well, only if they're of a particular sex or race.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or persuasion.
Watch out! Kate's gonna blow!
Oh, there you go.
Wait, false alarm.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I didn't get the app.
I don't.
Did you get the? Oh, okay.
Rachel, The bar called. Your tab needs to be paid.
Uh-oh. I better stop by the flower shop.
Mel, your wife called. Better stop at the flower shop.
Are you sure it's the flower shop or just stay at the bar for a while?
Well, see, here's the problem, Mel. California is a no-fault divorce state.
Yep.
That's
You're
true.
gonna have to get creative.
Assuming you can be creative.
I'll go to the bar and consider that.
Because he'll have to rely, he says he relies on his looks.
He did.
Yeah, he's mistaken about a lot of things.
Oh, come on.
Whoa, man.
He's jolly.
Oh man.
Also, Kate,
Yeah.
Mel's wife can teach you how to levitate.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
sign me up.
Does the head spin too?
I think that might be extra.
Great.
So I think we have a little bit of time to play a game.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so are we going to play the music you were conceived as song?
Yes, you're familiar with this game.
Yes. So Timothy will play a song, and then the panelists will guess which one of us was most likely to be of conceived when this song was popular, based on the fact that we each gave him our birth month, and then we counted 9 months or 10 months prior to that and figured out what the top 10 Billboard songs were. So Timothy, ready to go? Go!
I know this one.
That was me.
It looks like it was you.
Wasn't me.
Do you know the song yet?
Yes.
No.
Vaguely.
Mel does. I don't. I just didn't hear any
But-
words. But
I don't.
It's not me.
Something, baby.
I don't think it's me. So I'm gonna guess Rachel. Whatever
I
it is.
think,
Sounds
I think it's me.
70s.
Yeah?
Definitely 70s.
We think Rachel.
Who knows? Does anybody really know?
Nate,
I do.
What's the
Timothy knows.
Timothy
yeah,
knows,
Timothy
obviously.
All right, Timothy, we're getting on our mark. So what's the name of the song and who is it? Who is the person?
Don't Leave Me This Way. The cover by Thelma Houston.
Yep.
Popular in the 70s.
Yep.
This is Rachel's conception song.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Timothy. We are out of
Yep.
time. Thank you very much to the panel. Thank you very much to the crew, and thank you for watching. Later.
Baby.
I forgot. Thelma Houston.